Yo, 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 yo.
Good morning, New Jersey.
Patterson, Newark, put the guns down.
iHeartRadio, Connecticut, what's happening? Morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, TJ Envy.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace of the planet, what's happening?
How was everybody's day yesterday?
Mine was good. I had meetings all day after work, and then I went to my girl L'Oreal's video shoot.
L'Oreal.
She has a video now on World Star Hip Hop.
What time did she call you? L'Oreal called me like 4 o'clock. Yo, can you come to my video right now? I'm like, L'Oreal, your video's in the Bronx. I'm home right now taking
People don't have gas.
Yeah, people don't have gas. I'm not coming to the Bronx.
No, I knew about it a couple of days ago.
How was the video?
It was good. I got there a little late because I was in meetings, but it looks good. Looks good.
Okay. What about you, Charlamagne?
I don't even remember my day yesterday. What did I do? I just remember Chick-fil-A for some reason.
Chick-fil-A is always a good thing. That's the whole day right there.
Yeah, I definitely went to the gym, and that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I chatted with L'Oreal. I was going to go by the video shoot, but that Chick-fil-A had me in a coma, so I didn't go.
I got gas yesterday. I filled up all my cars with gas.
Oh, I thought you...
No, I didn't have gas. I got gas yesterday. I filled up all the cars with gas. I called my mom from Queens. I made her drive to Jersey to get gas. And there's still a lot of long lines out in
Let me
Brooklyn
tell you,
and
this
Queens.
morning when I was leaving Brooklyn, the gas station on Park and Bedford, there's a line down the block already, and it's not even open yet.
Yeah, now just go over the bridge.
Charlamagne was like, listen, everything's going to be fine by Wednesday, remember?
It's fine in Jersey.
Yeah,
it ain't fine in Brooklyn.
I don't understand. Why is it not fine in Brooklyn? Don't they got power in Brooklyn?
Not everywhere.
No.
But still people that are just there.
Yeah,
people are scared and nervous. They still
I don't
lighting
know
up them generators.
why.
But even in Jersey, it's not power everywhere, but the gas seems to be
I'm going to tell you
fine
what
in
it is
Jersey.
about Jersey. They have way more gas
More
stations,
gas stations,
too.
especially on like
It's not
1 and
easy.
9
There's
and
not a lot of gas stations in the city.
4, 3.
Because everybody doesn't drive. But in
Yeah,
Jersey,
that's true.
everyone drives.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You come through the Highland Tunnel, there's like 20 gas stations.
Absolutely. Well, let's get the show cracking today. Neo will be joining us, so we'll get to chop it up with Neo. Also, it's Friday, so it's Whole Appreciation Day. So we got a lot to do, so keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's go. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Now, we got rumors coming up?
Yes. No, we don't. We actually going to do front page news.
My bad. Front page news.
Damn, you been doing this show how long now, Envy?
Long time.
You're like a little robot over there.
Yes, sir.
We will be talking about gas rationing. Now, you know they've been doing this in New Jersey. Well, they are bringing it to New York City and Long Island. Also, why are people in Staten Island having to go to jail now because of Hurricane Sandy?
Oh, boy. All right, we find out after this. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 5 minutes on both levels. Lincoln Tunnel, 10 minutes in. Holland Tunnel looks okay. Queens Midtown Tunnel is finally open. And Tabassy Bridge looks pretty good. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 6:20. Let's get in the front page of news. Let's start off with sports. Now, tonight, the Nets play Orlando at 7. Dallas plays the Knicks at 7:30. Sunday, the Giants play Cincinnati at 1. The Jets play Seattle at 4. What about your Cowboys?
We play the Eagles. I don't know what time, though. We're both 3 and 5.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, what's going on with New York now? Gas rationing now?
Yes, and you know they've been doing this in New Jersey. So if your license plate ends in an even number, you can get gas on even days. If it ends in an odd number, you can get gas on odd number days. And they're going to have to do that here in New York City and in Long Island because there's still really, really long lines trying to get gas. I was saying on my way back to work from Brooklyn this morning, the gas line was crazy and the gas station wasn't even open yet. And they're saying about 75% of New York City's 800 gas stations are still closed.
Wow.
Because of Hurricane Sandy. So
I had to do that Tuesday. I had an even number and I had to get in line in Jersey.
Nah,
Yeah.
but they don't
Big
check
gas.
in Jersey. They don't check
Yes, they do. They had this little black guy walking right behind everybody's license plate and telling people, get out the line. You're not an even number.
well, I went right to Carteret, New
Right on
Jersey. There
T-Neck
was no
Road.
line at all. Nobody checked my gas because I was the only person in the gas station. I thought it was closed.
Wow.
And speaking of which, Con Edison also has some issues because there's still 24,000 people without power.
Wow.
24,000 customers. And the chairman actually had to apologize to people. They said they weren't prepared.
Wow. Okay, now what's going on in Staten Island? Somebody might get arrested?
Staten Island is actually still doing bad. About 5,200 people have applied for temporary FEMA housing. And so far, only 24 people have been placed. So that's nothing, really. What they are going to do is try to put some of these residents in a jail. The Arthur Kill Correctional Facility in Staten Island.
Jail?
They want to make that a temporary home.
Nah, I'm good. I'm cool on that. I think
That's
I-
crazy. Now, this jail did close down last December, but they're saying it could feed and sleep as many as 900 people who have nowhere to go. If you had nowhere to go, you wouldn't go to jail?
Listen, the only way I would go into jail, you have to keep the cell open. You cannot close those bars.
Nah.
I'll sleep in this bed and all that, but you cannot close those bars.
I ain't
Those
going to
beds
no
seem like
jail.
they would be uncomfortable.
I ain't going to nobody's jail.
That's crazy.
Really? For it's
maybe it's
freezing
just
out food?
Yeah, maybe it's just a facility. If it's freezing in my crib and I got my kids, I probably would take my kid, but you got
to tell you, look, we're going to jail.
Nah, all right.
And you tell your kid, like, this is one of the only times you can go to jail voluntarily and leave when you want to.
Right,
hopefully.
That's front page news. Now tell them why you're mad. If you're upset, you need to vent. 800-585-1051. Maybe somebody's pissing you off. Maybe you hate the weather. Maybe you have no power, no cable, whatever it is. Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning.
It's hate.
Or people that you didn't know were racist?
Or people that I didn't know.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Got you.
All right, bro. Thank you. Elise, tell them why you're mad, mama.
I'm mad because I keep tweeting, I keep calling, why isn't Diamonds by Rihanna being played? Why?
We play Diamonds. Envy plays it during Workout Wednesday.
I listen to this show every morning, and I have not heard it but once.
But you also got to remember, too,
Good morning, Envy, and good morning, Darkness.
Good morning,
Good
baby.
morning.
But you also got to remember, this is a hip-hop and R&B station. Diamonds is more of a pop record, even though we do like that.
And you have to understand that
You guys can play Diamonds.
we don't program the music, mama. We talk. I do the mix at 9. Anything.
You a DJ? Don't you have the workout and all that different stuff? You can play Diamonds.
I do. I play it in my mix. Do you listen to my mix? I play it all the time in the mix.
Yeah, I listen to your mix, and I've been listening for it, and I haven't heard it yet.
I can tell you don't have a man.
Get it together.
She wants to
tell you
hear her
don't
song
have a man.
on the radio.
That is true, though. Who still listens to the radio for music? Like, you got iPods.
I listen to the iHeart app. I have the iHeart app.
All right, we're going to see what we can do for you, okay? We'll see what we can do for
You know
you.
you can get Diamonds on demand if you just download it.
Absolutely. Just get it for your
iTunes.
But I like listening to you guys.
You want her to turn us off to listen to Diamonds?
And you guys the #1 morning station.
That's
True.
right.
You can play Diamonds. And Darkness, sit down and be quiet. I am tired of listening to you every morning.
Oh.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Play
Fine.
Diamonds.
All right.
Bye.
You sound like somebody I had sex with.
She definitely
she
doesn't
gotta
have a
call you
man.
Darkness,
She'll
though.
never keep a man with
Call
that
me by my
attitude.
nickname.
Oh, that's your nickname?
Darkness.
Oh, okay.
A lot of chicks call me that. You know why? When I pull out my penis,
They don't
the
see
whole room
nothing.
go dark.
Oh, boy, all right.
Darkness.
Well, tell them why you're mad.
Block out the sun with my-
800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vet. Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yo, it's the dog, DMX. You pissed off? You mad? Call 1-800-585-1051 on the Breakfast Club. Power 105.1. Breakfast Club, bitches.
Mo, tell them why you're mad.
Hey, Envy, I'm mad at you, yo.
Why you mad at me?
Because I got through on Tell 'em Why You Mad a little while ago. You promised to play the Brat and B.I.G. the B-side, and you didn't, Envy.
Everybody's
this is the
mad
second
at
person.
you.
Exactly. This is the second person calling up here saying we don't play their request.
No, but you promised me, though. That's the thing. See, there's a difference.
Were y'all in bed together when he made that promise? Because sometimes
Shut up.
Angela Yee, that was a low blow.
Can I tell you a secret about radio?
Tell
Go
them.
ahead.
No DJs or radio people play requests. That's just something we do to keep y'all tuned in.
I do play requests.
If you got a request, call 1-800-585-1051.
Listen, you can make your request during the Yee mix. I'll get it on for you.
But I never get it on. I never get through during the mix. That's why I'm mad.
All right. I'm going to look forward to that. I'm going to try to get it on for you today. If not, I got you next week.
All right.
You got your request coming up in 10 minutes right here on Power 105.1.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this Conte.
Conte, tell them why you mad.
I'm married at Charlemagne.
Why?
Basically, that song, Bands That Make a Dance, I can't think of it the same no more. He ruined it.
Oh, because of the Fat Girls? I mean, you know, the Fat Girl remix is Ham will make her dance. Ham will make her dance.
No more,
Ham will
man.
make her dance.
Got my kids laughing to the song. We can't listen to it no more.
But you got a fat wife?
Nah, she hot.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
We don't believe you. Hello, who's this?
Greg Rick from Sacramento.
Hey, tell them why you mad.
I'm mad because I found out my business partner in my small business has been mismanaging money, and now I'm going to have to go in the stash box just to pay the lease.
Damn.
Does he have a cocaine habit?
So they probably may have a cocaine habit, man.
Yeah, it sounds like he got a cocaine habit.
Damn it, man.
I think I'm coming to New York.
All right, well, come on in New York and
so
party
come
with us,
hang
bro.
out.
Yeah, you don't really care.
But bring some money. Hello, who's this?
Stephanie.
All right, Stephanie, tell them why you mad.
Stephanie.
With that mouth, dude.
My friends, Tiffany and Waukesha had me out all night, and I was supposed to be next to my Ray Ray, and I'm going home at 6:30 in the morning.
Hold on, so you got friends named Waukesha and a man named Ray Ray? I'm glad you find that amusing, because I don't. What projects you live in again?
I live in Queens. I'm from Rosedale, Queens.
Got you.
So what's Ray Ray going to do?
Well, now I got to go home and make it up to him, don't I?
You got to show
yes,
Ray
you
Ray what
do.
that mouth do, though.
All right, have a good morning, Mama. Now, we got rumors coming up?
Yes, and another nude picture has leaked out. What celebrity accident? Well, I don't know if it was an accident, but put up a naked picture.
All right, well, we find out at 6:50. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. That was Neo. Sexy Love. He's going to be hanging with us at 7:04. He'll be in the building, so shout out to the boy Neo.
Now, I got an idea.
What's that?
Now, we all know Neo has a massive skull.
Big head, pause.
Cranium's crazy. If you
Massive.
remember that old Sega Genesis cartoon, that video game Bonk?
Yes.
That's Neo.
Okay.
Right?
What?
So, while he's here, right, 'cause that's our guy, I want people to pay attention to how many times the word head is used in the interview. Let's see how many times we can say the word head.
From all of us.
Yes. Anytime you hear the word head,
I guarantee you Charlamagne's going to say it more than everyone.
Yes.
no matter if you hear the word head mentioned in the Neo interview, just count how many times you hear it, and we got a nice prize for you. You got something for them if they can keep track of how many
Keisha
times?
Cole tickets.
Keisha Cole tickets.
All right, but you get you got to get the correct amount of times we use the word head.
Yeah, just pay attention.
And that's everybody.
Anybody in the room, anytime you hear the word head mentioned in the Neo interview, just count how many times we use it. We're going to try to use it as many times as possible.
Okay. All right, and that's going to happen at 7:04. Neo will be here. Hopefully he's not listening.
But we just can't say he has a big head.
He'll be here. Hopefully he's
Pause.
not. Oh, hope he's not listening.
Hopefully
now.
he's not listening right now.
We can't say you got a big head, Neo. Not like that. Just we're going to subliminally
Okay.
talk about his
Subliminally.
massive skull.
Okay. Now we got rumors coming up, Yee?
Yes, and we'll be talking about lawsuits. Jamie Foxx is getting sued. Also, Soulja Boy, he put something up on his Tumblr, and it was a little offensive.
Okay, we find out after this. Here's Miguel Adorn. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 6:51. Let's get into the rumors. Now, Soulja Boy leaked something he shouldn't have. Let's find out about it.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
So, Soulja Boy put out a picture of his penis. And he has a mixtape coming out right now, Young and Flexing, which is available. But anyway, he had to actually
Young and
apologize.
flexing. That's funny.
He put, I apologize to ever seen that accident. I don't know what, I guess translation, I apologize to have posted that and that you've seen that. It was an accident. And I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying, I'm so mad I clicked on that Soulja Boy link, you know. But yeah, it was a picture of his penis.
Well, once people stop being relevant, they do stuff like that, like get naked. It's just an act of desperation. Like,
Do men do that?
Well, hey, man.
All right, now,
No breed of nigga out here.
Jamie Foxx is being sued, and that is because a woman, Catherine Jones, said that she attended a party at his house last year and fell on his sidewalk and was seriously injured. She says the sidewalk was negligently maintained by Jamie Foxx, and that's why she hurt herself. She's suing for hospital expenses and other damages.
Damn.
Yeah, you better sue the sidewalk. Sidewalk ain't got nothing to do with me.
So you got to maintain your
property.
sidewalk.
That's right.
And Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, is trying to get Evelyn Lozada back, of
I
course.
thought he had a girlfriend.
I guess not really. He actually was Skyping a group of college students, and he spent a portion of his lecture talking about how he wants Evelyn back. Somebody tweeted Evelyn, Ocho Cinco just Skyped to class, and his chief concern was getting you back. We hope it works. And Evelyn retweeted it and put one of those emoticons with the eyes looking like side-eye kind of thing.
Like it's not going to happen. It's over. It's a wrap.
And then he also named his cars. He has two cars. He named one of them Lady Evelyn, and the other one is Lady Evelyn 2.0.
I mean, he might as well spend his free time chasing Evelyn because he don't got nothing else to do.
He
no
got nothing to do.
NFL team want him. I mean, I guess his reality show career is a wrap. He might
I
as
wonder how
well.
his new girlfriend feels about that.
I don't know.
All right, and that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
His new girlfriend probably like, man, do what you got to do to get hot again, man. Please.
Now, up next, the homie Neo will be joining us in a little bit. So if you got questions for Neo or you want to holler at Neo, 800-585-1051.
And we'll be playing a game during the Neo interview, too. Because everybody knows Neo has a massive skull. So
A big head.
yes. So we're gonna say the word head as many times as possible during this interview.
Right.
Just because we're silly like that.
You guys do that.
And we want you to count how many times you hear us use the word head during this interview, and
Whoever gets the right number.
gets Keisha Cole tickets.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, so that's up next. But right now, let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report. George Washington Bridge, 10 minutes on both levels. Lincoln Tunnel, 15 minutes in. Holland Tunnel, 10 minutes in. Queens Midtown Tunnel is finally open. It looks pretty good. And Tabassy Bridge, there's debris in the left lane, Westchester bound. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
His album's in stores right now.
It's called Red.
No, it's called R.E.D.
R.E.D.
His eyes are R.E.D. right now. You can tell he's partying.
He's dressed R.E.D. with your blood now, bro.
Hey. The homie Neo.
Come on,
Get those rumors started.
Yeah, please.
You out there getting too much money and you're around too much white people to be out here gangbanging.
Oh, no, never that.
Never
Last time he was
money
up
or-
here, Charlamagne got him in trouble.
Yep.
Now listen, first of all, I don't
Charlamagne
think,
got him in
no,
trouble
I did.
last
I don't
time he
think
was up here.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with a person being as honest as possible. Neil was up here as honest as possible. Trey got offended, but hey.
Y'all good now, though?
Yeah, we good.
All right,
we good.
cool.
Water under the bridge. All right,
Now I will say this.
Oh, boy. Here you
stop
go.
it,
Listen,
don't
I
do
was
it.
talking
Here you
to,
go.
no. I was talking to somebody from Trey's camp, and this was like last week.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, yo, I was talking about Let Me Love You. I was like, that's a hot record. His album come out too. Then he was like, yeah, but he's such a hypocrite. You know, he talk about Trey ain't making no R&B. He out here making pop records, doing C100 Jangle Ball. I said, well, you know, you got a point.
Now, who said that from Trey's camp?
Now,
I'm not
before you
saying-
answer,
I'm not
Neil,
saying
you
all
I'm gonna
that.
tell you what he just said.
I'm not
He's
saying
been
all that.
known to lie.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
that's
all
something
that.
that Charlamagne clearly made
No,
up to
I did
us.
not make that up.
You know what? When people get the album, they'll know what it is. I'm gonna put it that way. When people get the album, they'll understand what it is.
You had some surprising collaborations on there because you do have a song with Tim McGraw as well.
Yeah.
That don't sound like traditional R&B to me, Neil.
Brother, I'm gonna let the album speak for itself. I feel like good music needs no explanation. Good music, I don't need a selling point for this album. This album is great, period, point blank. Perfect R&B, perfect pop music. Listen to it, and you'll agree.
And make some money.
Did you get a taste of that pop music and with Pitbull and say, you know what, I like this money over
Damn
here?
right he did it. Why wouldn't he?
But I mean, that was definitely a part of it. That was a part of it. But I mean, I'm music, period, bro. Like that's like music is what I do. Be it R&B, be it pop, be it country music, be it polka music. Damn it, I can do it. That's who I am. You know. So I feel like if I can spread this love across over there to them people, then why not? Why
Yo,
not?
I don't blame you. There's no fights in that world.
Amen.
You know, I don't talk to niggas after 5 o'clock.
Oh, boy.
When I saw you headlining the Jingle Ball with people like Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift,
Taylor
I said,
Swift.
Neil,
Shout out to Taylor
Neil is
Swift.
winning. You've crossed over.
I'm not tripping off that. I'm not tripping off that. Anybody who feels like I'm not R&B no more, listen to this album and shut your face.
All right. Well, I also enjoyed your Behind the Music very much.
Thank you very much.
Now, I remember when it first aired, right? And Jessica White, the model, was
Yeah.
on Twitter, and she was very upset because people thought that
That it
she
was
was the
her.
one that was your baby mom.
Right.
Well, she's not your baby mom,
No,
but the
no.
woman that you thought you had a child by, and then come to find out after a paternity test it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So she was on Twitter like, it's not me. I'm not the Jessica White that he's talking about.
Yeah, that's a crazy coincidence. Apologies to Jessica White, the model. I wasn't trying to difficult your life or nothing like that.
So wait a minute. There was a girl that said she was pregnant, said the baby was yours.
That's one of the worst
I didn't see.
things.
Well, you know what? Let's talk about it when we come back. 800-585-1051. Neo's here. You want to holler at him. His album's in stores right now. R.A.D. When we come back, we'll talk about the baby that thought was his, that's not his, and it's not his. You ain't paying no money for it, right?
Not at all.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Yep, we're back. It's the Breakfast Club. Neo's here. His album, R.E.D., is in stores right now. Now, Yee,
Yes.
tell us about what happened.
No, I was watching the Behind the Music, and I love when people go on there and just really like bare their souls and tell things that are very difficult to talk about and all of that. And you did that
Absolutely.
on yours. And in particular, you were talking about an ex-girlfriend of yours that had a child, and you thought the child was yours. And then come to find out, your mom really urged you to get a paternity test, and
Yeah.
people were telling you you needed one. It wasn't your child. And that has to be one of the most painful things to happen to somebody to...
I can honestly say that. I mean, yeah, it was definitely painful, but the pain of that was honestly short-lived because, like as I said on the Behind the Music, I was there when he was born. So as far as I was concerned, he was my son. You know, as history has shown time and time again that blood don't make a father. You know,
So when did you find out that it wasn't yours?
He was about a year old.
Yeeks!
And yeah,
He was already attached at that point.
Exactly. Everybody was urging me to get the test done, but I wasn't tripping off of that. I'm like, man. But my mom was like, listen, as your mother, I really feel like you should get this test done. I'm like, all right, cool. Got the test done. Found out he wasn't mine. I was dead for about 4 days, and then I came back like, you know what? I don't care that he's not mine. He's mine.
Right. So you've seen her since then?
Me and her, our relationship started getting rocky. She started asking for all kind of crazy money. And mind you, at this point, I'm a brand new dad, so I don't know nothing from nothing. All I know is kids are expensive. So she'll hit me up and ask me for like $5 grand. I'm like, yeah, send it. Whatever. I'm on the road. I'm doing what I got to do. Once I found out that I was giving her way more money than necessary, because mind you, she wasn't paying no bills. She wasn't paying no car note, no nothing. Like all of that was already taken care of. All she was doing was taking care of my son.
You're a good baby
Yeah.
daddy.
No,
He's the head of his household.
You are a great baby daddy.
Provider. Come on, provider, protector. That's what I do. So I hit up like, yo, I'm going to give you XYZ amount of money a month. She was like, no, I can't do it off that. I'm like, can't do what off that? You ain't doing nothing. What you can't do?
Can't sit home.
So she took me to court. Took me to court. And in the state of California, even if you are not the biological father, if you put yourself out there as the biological father, the mother is then, she can come after you for child support.
What?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So she came at you for child support?
She did.
Did she win?
Did. No, she didn't win. I had to settle out because my lawyer
Damn
was
it,
like,
man.
you got a 50-50 shot of losing this case.
See?
So wait a minute.
That's when she
She
deserved.
had some bad karma.
That's
for
when she
that.
deserved the Ocho Cinco, though. You supposed to headbutt her
No.
and finish her
Stop
off.
it. You can't do that. So wait a minute. So she cheated on you when y'all were together.
Evie is horrified.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Well, technically,
She was a hoe, basically. No, come on, be for real. She was a hoe. Everybody knew she was a hoe.
Don't say that. She might come at you again.
when we first
In California.
when we first got together, we were not a couple.
Okay.
We was just chilling.
You was both smashing other people.
When we first, when we first got together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and she
then-
was like, you know who I would like to be the father out of all the dudes I'm with?
Neo.
That's right.
I feel you, girl.
Neo's here. You want to holler at him? 800-585-1051. His album, R.E.D. What does R.E.D. stand for?
Realizing every dream.
Realizing Every Dream. He's here. You want to holler at him? Call it right now. It's The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yeah.
Power 105.1 is The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Neo's here. 800-585-1051. Charlemagne?
Have you thought about the fact that the name of your album is called Red, Realizing Every Dream, and it came out on Election Day, the day that President Barack Obama was
Perfect
reelected?
Tuesday, brother. Perfect Tuesday. Yeah. It was planned, but it couldn't have went no better than it did. You know, the only blue that mattered was the Barack blue. Everything else was red. Yeah, and it was great. So
what label you on now? Because I see all these Def Jam reps. I thought you was head of
I'm at
Motown.
Motown.
It's the same
Motown is
building.
who I'm at, but yeah, it's all one family. It's all under the universal umbrella. Like I really felt like when I moved that it was about to be teary goodbyes. I moved across the damn hall, man. It wasn't nothing.
Gotcha.
Def Jam's over here, Motown's right there.
Do you feel any different in promotion? Because Def Jam is more of a street working label where it's more, more on the
Listen,
street.
Def
on the
Jam is
ground.
ahead of the curve right now. They are. They had a good summer. A lot of number ones.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Yeah.
I'll agree.
So what do you think of Miguel's album? Because when I listen to Kaleidoscope Dream, I think that's traditional R&B. I think it's an amazing album.
I love it. I honestly love it. I feel like R&B is slowly but surely, the pendulum is slowly but surely swinging back towards R&B. With what Frank is doing, with what Miguel is doing, even Trey's album. Trey's album is dope. I spoke prematurely before I had actually listened to the album when I said the things that I said the last time that I was here.
Well, I think you influenced us because we'd be listening to it like, hey, Neil might have been right.
Oh, stop
A couple
it.
of these things.
Stop
Like Heart Attack is like,
dope.
Like I tried to have sex to Trey's album, and I was like,
Now you know Trey's gonna have a problem with you.
that's my guy though. But I just,
It was Neil's guy
That was
too.
Neil's guy too.
I wasn't really
More than yours.
I wasn't necessarily feeling this album. I'm not gonna lie. I like his anticipation mixtapes a little bit better. Now I've heard a lot of people be like, Neil's feeling himself. He's getting the big head because he's crossing.
Everything
over.
you say you said head 5 times today. I was going to say head of the curve, head of the household. Yeah, I caught it.
Headbutt.
Neil might not have caught it, but I caught it. Just to
No,
let you
but
know.
it's the truth though. You're like, Neil getting the
all right.
big head because he's doing the pop records and he's got the endorsements and stuff. Like, do you feel backlash from artists like, nah, I'm not working with Neil right now. I don't want him to write a record for me.
Nope.
Why would somebody say that?
Because people are ignorant like
Neil's
that. People
really
let their
good.
ego,
Because
people let
people
their
are
ego get in
definitely
the way.
ignorant.
Neo is really one of the best songwriters right now.
Thank you, Mom. Appreciate
But
it.
people let their ego get in the way and be like, nah.
People definitely do that, and if that's something that you choose to do, then you a fool, because I don't have an ego. I'll write a song for anybody, and it's been proven that I do this pretty well, so, you messing with your money.
Absolutely.
If you're going to let your ego stand in the way of whether or not you want me to write you a song. Yeah.
Now, what about when stuff about you pops up, like on the gossip sites, like, oh, here's Neo with this girl, and you're all booed up, and, they're like, oh, he's cheating, and blah, blah, blah. Do you ever have to explain that?
Nope.
No questions?
No questions, no explanations, nope. None
Does
of
it
that.
make you feel like I can't even take a picture with somebody?
Nah, I don't. The day that I start living my life behind what a blog site say is the day that I might need to go ahead and kill myself.
Nah, don't say that.
That's
Now,
right.
you know why I like Neil though, man, because he's humble and he seems like he's got his head together. He's not a head case.
See, head case, head together. All right. There's 2 more heads. All right.
What, man?
Charlemagne really
What?
wants to.
What are you talking about?
Y'all still going to do that movie?
Yes, right here. Teenage Neil. There we go.
Let's get it.
Is that the script?
No. I got to be Raphael.
You want to be Raphael? Okay, you
I
be
gotta be
Raphael.
Raph.
And then
What is that?
I want to be Michelangelo, actually. Somebody
So
actually
we got to
made
flip
this.
that.
I didn't make that.
I know you didn't. You don't know how to
Teenage
use.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Let's get it. Let's get
I'm
it.
waiting on
I'm
you.
ready.
You the one with the clout in Hollywood.
I'm ready.
Well, Neo's here. The album's in stores right now.
R.E.D..
R.E.D. What does that stand for again?
Realizing every dream. Go get that.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Neo! Now, how many times did we say head?
I hope you was playing our game. The name
The
of
game's over now, by the
Yeah,
way.
it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
It's called Head Count.
If you can identify how many times we said head in that Neo interview,
Yes.
we'll give you a pair of tickets to hang out with Keisha Cole at the Best Buy Theater on November 19th.
That was in honor of Neil's massive cranium. You know, in some countries, the bigger your head is, you're considered like royalty.
Okay.
I just made that up. I don't know. just said, I don't know.
So again, if you can identify how many times we said the word head in that interview, we'll give you a pair of tickets to hang out with Keisha Cole. Now, we got rumors coming up, E?
Yes, CeeLo Green back in the news again. They're
He got
talking
big head,
about
too.
previous allegations against him. Apparently, he got into an altercation with a couple of women. One of them called him a fat mother effer.
Wow.
She wasn't lying.
Wow. All right. Well, that's up next. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Rumors at 7:50. All right, it's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's 7:50. Shout out to the homie Neo for stopping through if you missed it. Neo, you can see the full interview at power1051fm.com, keyword Breakfast Club. Do we have a winner?
Do we have a winner?
We found a
Neo,
winner.
R-E-D. Album in stores now. I
Now.
did the commercial voiceover.
I see. We played a game of...
Head count.
Oh, he doesn't want his wing? Okay, we don't have to say his name.
He wants to anonymously collect his Keisha Cole tickets.
That's right. We played a game. If you can identify how many times we said head in that interview,
Yes.
we were going to give somebody Keisha Cole tickets. How many times did we say head?
16.
16 times.
16 times. You guys are off the hook.
16 times the word head was used in the Neil interview.
Okay. Well, now let's get into the rumors. Let's find out
Not that kind.
another big head, CeeLo. Let's go.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
So now they're bringing up every single story about CeeLo you could think of. Now they're talking about a fight with two women in Miami that he was involved with in July 2011. They're saying they met CeeLo at a nightclub. He invited them back to his hotel room. One of them began to argue with CeeLo, and that's when CeeLo asked them both to leave because they were drunk.
You gotta leave.
Now, CeeLo started escorting one of the women out of the room. He put his hands on her shoulders, and she called him a fat mother effer.
Whoa.
You're not lying.
That is not nice. He said, "You need to leave, bitch."
You need to leave, bitch.
And that's when they said CeeLo, the women began pummeling him and slapping his face. They started fighting, and the other women jumped him from behind and started striking him in the head. So when the police were called, they said it was a mutual combat, and they could not determine who started it, so nobody got arrested.
Mutual combat. That's funny.
That's awful, man. That's a night gone wrong. You get drunk with some chicks in the club, invited back to the hotel. Someone calls you fat, and now y'all
Did
gotta
they
go.
lie though?
Nope.
I mean, when you're fat, you have to be expected to be called things like, "Hey, fat." It happens.
All right, now Justin Bieber is doing his part, and he's donating $1 from each ticket that is sold at his 4 New York area shows to the victims of Sandy. And that is for his Jersey show, his Brooklyn show, and 2 Madison Square Garden shows. So very nice of him. He already donates $1 of every ticket on his Believe tour to charity. So now he's doing this for Hurricane Sandy.
That's
and
dope.
It's gonna be a nice little check.
Rihanna's also doing something to help out. She said she is donating $100,000 to the food bank. She's also doing a listening party, her album release listening party at 4040. And she's asking everyone to bring cleaning products for the Daily News Hurricane Relief Fund. She also donated 1,000 sleeping bags to the relief fund as well.
That's dope.
She did an interview, and in that interview at the Facebook offices, they asked her, is she still with Breezy? Here's what she said.
Chris Brown.
He's dope too.
He's dope too.
He's kind of all right.
Are you guys together?
No.
They're not together, but they're together. You know what I'm saying?
Who's gonna have a relief fund for Karuche's love life? That's what's in shambles
stop
right
it.
now.
Listen, don't worry. I got more Karuche stuff because Rihanna just goes in on that shit. That girl has to cry herself to sleep every night. And that is your rumor
I would
report.
love to see that.
Thank you, Angela Yee.
No problem.
Charlemagne.
Yes.
Donkey, who you giving it to?
Donkey of the day is going out to this toy company that is wanting little girls to grow up way too fast.
Okay.
Way too fast.
Well, that happens at 8:04. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Let's take a quick look at Dunkin' Donuts traffic report, all right? George Washington Bridge, inbound, 30 minutes on both levels. Lincoln Tunnel, inbound, 20 minutes. Holland Tunnel, inbound, 10 minutes from the Turnpike. Queens Midtown Tunnel, looks pretty clear. Open the cars, no trucks. And Tabassy Bridge, minor delays.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the
That's time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlemagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yes, donkey of the day for Friday, November 9th goes to Burwan Toys for inventing a doll called the Breast Milk Baby.
Whoa.
It's a breastfeeding doll whose suckling sounds are prompted by sensors sewn into a halter top at the nipples of little girls. You don't believe me, do you? You don't believe that some company could be this irresponsible, that some company would promote this to young preteen and teen girls, do you? Well, listen to this report from it's Good Morning America, right? Good Morning America.
Do you think little girls should be breastfeeding dolls?
We've got another baby due in June, and I think it's going to be a really neat way for my daughter Grace to identify and connect with mom. It's an interesting concept.
No, you have to let kids be kids. These kids haven't even learned how to properly read and write yet. Learn some math. Learn how to sew. Play an instrument. What happened to dolls that taught you how to skate? They shouldn't even be thinking about breastfeeding. If you're teaching little preteen and teen girls to breastfeed, then you're also subconsciously teaching them to have sex. Unprotected sex at that, because that's how you get pregnant. Have we forgotten how babies get here, people? It's not to stork. You haven't even had to talk about sex, the birds and the bees with your child, but you're buying them a doll that teaches them how to breastfeed? These little girls don't even have breasts yet. You haven't even bought them their first training bar, but they are getting taught how to breastfeed, huh? Then you wonder why these little girls get hot in their ass early and grow up to be Kardashians. If you think this is okay, then I need a doll that gives fellatio for the little boys. Give me a little girl doll.
Hey.
No. Give me a little girl doll that shows preteen and teen boys what that mouth do, though. Then when the little boys aren't heat terrorizing the school trying to get these little girls for real to do that, guess whose fault that's going to be? Little girls haven't even gotten their periods yet, but you teaching them how to breastfeed? What's next? Dora and Diego going to be smashing on Nick Jr. while Boots watches? Fresh Beat Band about to start making songs about having orgies with each other? You got to let the kids be kids. Stop forcing their growth. Teach them how to breastfeed at 9. They'll be sucking private parts for truck fit at 12. Give Berwyn Toys the biggest hee-haw. Now, please don't, nobody in the room tell me you think that's a good idea.
Oh, of course I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh. Envy?
I'm just trying to think of...
No.
You got a doll? Oh, okay.
No.
I'm just trying to think of what kind of doll would I want. I mean, I like dolls where you could play with their hair.
Oh,
You could learn
yeah, what kind of doll would you like, huh?
Yeah, the doll you can braid their hair. You might grow up to
for
be a
a
hairdresser.
child. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's just fun.
Well, let's open up the phone lines. I'm just curious if anybody thinks that's right. 800-585-1051. Is the breastfeeding doll right or wrong?
Maybe a doll that can dirty wine.
No.
And then the father on 2020 talking about, yeah, it's a good way for my daughter to get in tune with her mother. No, the mother's supposed to be breastfeeding. You want your daughter to breastfeed, let her get pregnant.
800-585-1051. Is the breastfeeding doll, is that right or wrong? It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Come on. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yes.
Now, Donkey today, Charlamagne gave it to this breastfeeding doll.
Yes, for this company's called Berwyn Toys, and they have a breastfeeding doll for preteen girls and teen girls, and it's basically, it's like you have the doll in your arm, and the doll's feeding off your breast that you don't even have because you're 9.
Breast, right.
Yes.
Which is a little crazy. I wouldn't let my daughter get that.
Hell no.
All right.
You gotta let kids be kids, man.
Well, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Danielle's on the line. Danielle, do you have a problem with a breastfeeding doll for little girls?
Honestly, I see absolutely nothing wrong with it, simply for the fact that at the end of the day, it comes down to the morals that you teach your child.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something, Danielle, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, okay? If you think that doll is all right, you must be a hoe.
Oh, man.
If you think that doll is okay for your daughter to be learning how to breastfeed at 9...
You're not teaching your child how to breastfeed. You're simply making an identification factor between you and your child. Because when it comes down to it, you're not sitting here giving her the whole stripper Barbie or teaching her how to booty pop. You're just giving her a doll. At the end of the day, it's the morals and values you instill in your child.
So you give her a doll and you let her put the doll up to some breasts you don't even have and let the doll suck?
It's not sucking. Honestly, she just wants to be like mommy. There's nothing
All right,
wrong
so
with
she's
giving
saying
her
there's
an
nothing,
oven, right?
there's nothing sexual about it, but I would say it's weird. It is a little weird because
it's weird.
What if your daughter pulls her shirt up out in public and puts a doll up? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
if
she
she wants
saw
to
you
be
do
like mommy, then guess what? She's going to throw it back like mommy at 9.
No, because are you teaching your child how to do all that?
She might walk in on you and your husband having sex one day and be like, oh, well, mommy wants me to do everything else like her.
True.
I don't think she'll be doing that in front of her daughter anyway.
You never walked in on your parents having sex?
Never.
Thank you, Mama. Hello?
Hello, good morning, Envy.
Good morning. Who's this?
My name is Denise.
Hey, Denise. What do you think about this breastfeeding doll?
I think that it is ridiculous. Okay, I got to go with Charlamagne on this one. It's really ridiculous. My son is 23, and I'm still teaching him condoms. Okay?
Damn. Well, listen, if he's 20...
Hey, guess what? Charlamagne is in his 30s, and we're teaching him condoms also.
If he's 20... Hey, listen, you know how it is, baby. Once you get that raw feeling now.
Right.
Unprotected sex ain't the safest, but it feels the best.
No, I don't think so.
All right, Mama. Have a good
Have
morning.
a nice day.
You too.
She got a son. So she ain't had no condom on. She had that little boy, did she?
Hello, who's this?
It's old lady from Patterson, New Jersey.
Hey, old lady. Now, what do you think about the breastfeeding doll?
Totally wrong. I'm 23 years old. I have a 4-year old, and I'll go crazy if anybody buys her that because it's ridiculous. Like Charlamagne said, kids need to be kids. They need to stop acting like they're grown.
It's not happening.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Mama.
I'm telling you, the only women that would agree with that are hoes.
Oh, boy.
Only a hoe would agree that their daughter can do something like that.
What do you think, E?
I think it's just weird.
It's
I don't think you're a
definitely weird,
hoe.
uncomfortable, and awkward.
I don't think it makes you a hoe, but I just think it's weird to want your daughter to have anything sucking on her breast.
If
Absolutely.
you buy your daughter a breast-sucking doll, you a hoe.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much, Charlamagne. But since we're talking about hoes, it's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Hoe Appreciation Day.
Let's put a hoe into the Hoe Hall of Fame. When we come back, it's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Hey, what kind of dance is that?
That's the 2 Reasons dance, baby.
The 2 Reasons dance, okay.
2 Reasons.
It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Hoe Appreciation Day.
When we come back, we got to put a hoe into the Hoe Hall of Fame. Who we putting in?
We are going to have to put in, you might not know who she, well, you didn't know who she was before, but now you know. Her name is Heather Clem. Now, Heather Clem is Bubba the Love Sponge's ex-wife, but she's the one that had the sex tape.
What was that? Is that?
She had the sex tape with Hulk Hogan.
Is that the same person as Heidi Klum?
No,
Heidi
Heather
Klum was married to
Clem. But Hulk Hogan is not the only person that she has a sex tape with, and I'll tell you the rest of it.
All right, when we come back, we putting some chick named Heather Clem. Or Heidi Klum, one of them. It's the Breakfast Club
Heidi
on Power
Klum is
105.
CeeLo's ex-wife. Knock it off.
Oh.
Very respectable white woman.
Oh.
Can't wait to taste your skin.
Yo, World Star just gave me a great idea, yo.
Oh, man.
How could it not?
What idea is this? Power 105. What's this idea?
I want a website of nothing but gay people beating up on straight people. That's what I want. Pump that.
Yo, it's not funny. They just beat the hell out of somebody.
That's the second video I've seen of some homosexuals beating up on some straight men. And it is hilarious. Y'all better leave the kids alone.
They beating the brakes off of him.
The kids is not playing with y'all no more.
All right.
Keep on playing with the kids if you want to.
Well, it's Friday.
Okay. All right, let me get the intro. Let me stop it. I didn't do the intro, man.
I was trying to put you back on track.
All right, man.
Put your butthole
It's
in line.
Friday, so you know what that means.
It's Hoe Appreciation Day.
That's right. And today, who's the hoe we have to put in the Hoe Hall of Fame?
Who's the hoe we got to put in the Hoe Hall of Fame?
Thank you, Envy.
I'm helping you. You ain't seen this video. If you'd have seen this video, you'd be messed up like I am.
It's going to be Heather Clem. Now, if you don't know who Heather Clem is, she's the one that has the sex tape with Hulk Hogan. Now, she was actually married to Hulk Hogan's best friend, Bubba the Love Sponge. Actually, Hulk Hogan was the best man at their wedding. So it's weird that her husband would be in the room and say, okay, you kids have fun, walk out of the room and let the two of them have sex. Unbeknownst to Hulk Hogan, he was being filmed the whole time. But he's not the only one. Apparently, Bubba regularly brought his wife's sex tapes into work at his radio station where he works, and he would show them to the staff. Now, when the Hulk Hogan sex tape leaked, none of the staff was surprised. They'd all seen it already. And that wasn't the only tape that they saw his wife having sex with a celebrity in. They're saying that she dated not dated, but had sex with a lot of black men. And some of those black men, Warren Sapp, allegedly, Deion Sanders, they said one of Bubba's lawyers. They were like some major broadcasting guy. Aubrey Huff, a former MLB player. Tony Stewart, a NASCAR driver. And a whole bunch of other people. Not all of them were celebrities. And I think that's a good enough reason to put somebody into the whole Hall of Fame, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yeah, she sounded like she had a breastfeeding baby when she was younger.
I mean, you know, why would you let your husband tape your sexcapades and then show them to everyone at work unless you're a disgusting piece of meat? And that is why Heather Clem is welcomed into the whole Hall of Fame. Congratulations.
Well, you go right over there and sit by Miss Kim Kardashian, Heather,
and Sandy the Hurricane.
Pull up a seat right by Sandy the Hurricane.
Now, hopefully she gets famous off of this at least.
Kick your feet up, tell Trey Songz hi.
Okay.
You know?
Say hi to Drake. He's also in there.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Angela Yee. That's Hoe Appreciation. Now, we have rumors coming up. What are we doing in rumors?
We are going to talk about this love triangle with Rihanna, Chris Brown, and Karrueche. There's all kinds of things happening from all different angles, and I got it for you.
Karrueche getting too much shine for no reason. She need to come out with an album or something.
Oh, boy.
You don't think she's cute?
Not really. What do I know?
Rumors at 8:50. Here's Wale, Jeremiah, Rick Ross. It's that way. It's the Breakfast Club. Come on in.
Oh, man, it's Friday.
That is amazing.
What? Angela, you don't want to be a part of our shenanigans.
What's the title of that World Star, the video on World Star? What's the title of that?
Why don't you want to be a part of our shenanigans, huh, Yee?
I don't know what you guys are doing.
Beat by two gay men.
Straight men gets beat by two gay men. That video is amazing.
You don't want to see it, Angela Yee?
I'll look at it.
I like seeing the kids stick up for themselves. Bump that.
They ain't have to do them like that.
Now, call me out my name. You call me an insensitive. What's the word I'm looking for?
Insensitive?
Insensitive word? That's not the word I'm looking for, though. It's another term.
Derogatory?
Right. Call me a derogatory term about my sexuality. I'm going to smack you.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a little gay. Everybody guy's a little gay.
They beat the brakes over that poor guy.
Playing.
All right, we got rumors coming up, Yee?
Yes, we are going to be talking
Beat the straight out
about
of you.
Chris Brown, Karrueche, because Karrueche's been following him around, and Rihanna. Rihanna actually took some subliminal stabs at Karrueche.
Okay. Well, we find out at 8:50. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning. It's Power 105.1. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's get into the rumors. Let's find out Karrueche, Riri, and Chrissy.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yes, so Karrueche is still trying to hang in there for Chris Brown. They're saying that he was out at a club in Hollywood, True Hollywood, and he was partying, but he dipped out like a few minutes before she got there. They said Karrueche went there looking for him. She walked around, couldn't find him, and then she bounced as well. Okay? Now, Rihanna is still taking digs at Karrueche. She wrote on Twitter, she put up a picture of herself. She was at the Victoria's Secret runway show. She also did a photo shoot with Kate Moss for V Magazine, and she looks great in it. She looks just as good, if not better, than some of the models. And she put a picture of herself on Instagram and said, F yo amateur modeling. Now you know Karrueche is a model, so I guess that's her way of saying, F you and your little amateur modeling. I'm doing the real thing with Victoria's Secret and in V Magazine.
Well, Karrueche going to have to get a real job soon because it's only so long she can ride this whole love triangle with.
Right, come on. Or somebody else will wife her up. I think. I'm sure she has a lot of people like, so
Yeah, I think somebody wife her up.
things didn't work out. Also, because she's the one that kind of got dogged out. All right, Justin Bieber. They're saying he was in town at the Victoria's Secret fashion show as well. And, you know, he's in a relationship with Selena Gomez. But allegedly he was flirting and asking the models for their numbers while they were filming. And at the after party, he actually showed up and went to the Club Avenue afterward with his entourage and with Victoria's Secret angel Miranda Kerr.
There you go, JB.
Yeah, he got this from you, Charlamagne.
You damn right. He's young. He's supposed to live his life. That's what I told the young man. Live
He's
your
18
life,
years old.
man. Selena will be there.
No, she ain't. She gonna be out of here.
She'll be there.
I don't know. They're so young. All right, and of course, Soulja Boy accidentally, allegedly, leaked out a picture of his penis. Did you guys look at it?
No.
No? Not even by accident? Mm-mm. All right, well, he tweeted out, I apologize to ever seen that accident. So I guess, translation, I apologize to everyone who saw that. It was an accident. And then he deleted the picture, but it's still available online, actually.
Sounds like a desperate move to me. It sounds like a guy who is no longer relevant musically. So he does what most hoes do when they lose relevance. Get naked. Get naked to put out a sex tape.
I don't say that.
Well, he does have a new mixtape out right now, so if you want to check that out. And if you saw, he has pictures of him with Chief Keef, so I guess he's doing stuff with Chief Keef as well, and that's on the mixtape, too.
Chief Keef better stay away from Soulja Boy. The reason I say that is you don't stand next to an artist when they're cold.
Well, his mixtape is called
cold
Young and Flexin', and it just came out a couple of days ago, the same time that the naked penis picture was released.
Not interested.
And
that's probably what happened. He probably put the link for his mixtape. Nobody paid it no attention, so he put the link and the picture.
Stop it.
So people would click on the link for the mixtape and the picture at the same
that
time.
actually, picture of his penis would have been great artwork for the Young and Flexin' mixtape.
Not if it was on flaccid. If it was soft, it would.
All right, let's.
But if it was flexing, it would be fine. All right, and that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee. Let's get ready for DJ MB. What kind of mix are you doing today on a Friday?
A great mix.
A lot of pressure.
It's gonna be great and wonderful.
Can you talk like you talked when you did the traffic?
You haven't figured it out yet.
Please slow my voice, so don't start. All right, now, if you want to hear something in the mix, 800-585-1051. And also, you can live like Lil Wayne for a little while. At 9 a.m., we have your first chance to pick up $1,000 and possibly $10,000 in cash. So if you need that, that's going to happen in 5 minutes. All right, now, is it Pun's birthday or the anniversary of his death? Pun's birthday. So we're going to get on some big pun in the mix this morning, too. So hit me up with your favorite pun records, and I'll get it on for you. It's the breakfast. What you say?
Oh, that was Wheezy.
Oh, it's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Good morning.
Robbery music right there.
What'd you say?
I said that's perfect robbery music right there, you know.
You think so?
Yeah, it's the weekend, man. People out there starving. People still don't got no power. You know, people boiling over out here. You know, you put your black hoodie on, throw some DMX on.
Yeah, I got something a little harder than DMX.
You got something harder than X on the wheel. What you mean you got something harder than
Now,
that?
hold on. Before you get into that, what is wrong with your friend Gunplay?
What happened?
He's a goon.
I was reading
You know
an interview that he did, and they were asking him, because, you know, he's on house arrest right now.
Yeah.
He said it's a blessing for him, and he said he can still have sex, but he said, although in jail, I was still effing Corporal Mary Palmer and her 5 sisters.
That's masturbation.
Why would he say that?
Guys masturbate in jail. Would you want them to get raped? Have sex with a man? I wish Gunplay wasn't on house arrest. We could be out here robbing people together.
You would really go rob people right now?
What? And I got you play something to go rob somebody too.
Here's the theme.
Friday.
You ready?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
You would rob somebody to this?
Straight cool music right here. It's Friday.
You ready?
There's a stranger in my bed. Hey. There's a pounding in my head. Hey. Glitter all over the room. Pink flamingos in the pool. Woo. I smell like a mini bar. Hey. DJ's passed out in the yard. Damn. Barbie's on the barbecue. Come on. Is this a hickey or a bruise? Pictures of last night. Ended up online. I'm screwed.
What we say?
Oh well. It's a blacked out blur, but I'm pretty sure it broke.
Come on, sing it.
Last Friday night, yeah, we danced on tabletops. Then we took too many shots. Think we kissed, but I forgot.
Last Friday night,
yeah, we maxed our credit cards. Then got kicked out of the bar, so we hit the boulevard.
Last Friday night,
we went streaking in the park, skinny dipping in the dark. Then had a menage a trois.
Last Friday night,
yeah, I think we broke the law. Always say we're gonna stop. Whoa.
Let's do it. You ready?
Do it all again. You're a little off. Like
sorry, I'll get it. Here we go.
Do it all again. That's that boy band, No Direction I like.
All right.
Trying to connect the dots. Don't know what to tell my boss.
Come on.
Think the city told my car. Chandelier is on the floor. Rip my favorite party dress. Warrants out for my arrest.
Come on.
Think I need a ginger ale. That was such an epic fail. Pictures of last night. Ended up online. I'm screwed.
What we say?
Oh well. It's a blacked out blur, but I'm pretty sure it's rude.
Last Friday night,
yeah, we danced on tabletops. Then we took too many shots. Think we kissed, but I forgot.
Last Friday night,
yeah, we maxed our credit cards. Then got kicked out of the bar, so we hit the boulevard.
Last Friday night,
we went streaking in the park, skinny dipping in the dark. Then had a menage a trois.
Last Friday night,
yeah, I think we broke the law. Always say we're gonna stop. Whoa.
Let's go.
Do it all again. Oh, the unwanted is in the building.
One more time.
Do it all again. Woo! No Direction is here.
You ready?
T-G-I-F-T-G-I-F-T-G-I-F. Woo! It's Friday.
Now what you doing this weekend?
I'll be in LA.
LA?
Yes, I gotta go to a wedding.
Rashana!
Shout out to Rashana. She is getting married.
She's cashing it in.
Weekend. You all know Rashana. She came with us to Jamaica.
Rashana's cashing
What
it
up,
in.
Rashana?
I'll be in South Carolina. It's the University of South Carolina's homecoming.
Okay.
So I'll be at Club Pure.
You'll be picking up college students.
In Columbia, South Carolina tomorrow night. They're legal. Shout out to the homie DJ B-Lord. Shout out to DJ Frosty.
What up, B-Lord? Frosty, what up?
My man Chris, Summer Dynasty. So yeah, we'll be out there Saturday night at Club Pure, Columbia SC.
All right, now tonight I'm at area in Queens. What up, Self? Me and Self will be tearing that down. Shout to Keno, shout to D. Saturday night, Perfections, Amnesia. Sunday night, Jersey Girls, Perfections, and Infinities. Ed Security, what's going on? You ready to close this out the right way?
Listen, I'm not finished pistol whipping people yet, okay? It's Friday. You know what we do on Friday, okay?
All right.
Goon tunes. Music to pistol whip people to. You know what I'm saying? Rebecca Black got her ski mask on right now.
All right.
She's angry she's a one-hit wonder, but so what? It was a classic record.
All right. You ready?
7 a.m. waking up in the morning. Gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs. Gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal. Seeing everything, the time is going. Taking on and on, everybody's rushing. Gotta get down to the bus stop. Gotta catch my bus. I see my friends.
Where we sitting?
Kicking in the front seat, sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up. Which seat can I take? It's Friday, Friday, Friday.
Sing it, y'all.
Friday, Friday, Friday. Friday. What we doing?
Partying, partying.
Hey.
Partying, partying.
Hey. Fun, 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 fun. 7:45, we're driving on the highway, cruising so fast I want time to fly. Fun, fun, think about fun. You know what it is. I got this, you got this, my friend is by my right hand. I got this, you got this, now you know it. Chicken in the front seat, sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up, what seat can I take? It's Friday, Friday. Friday. Friday, Friday, Friday. What we doing? Hey,
Partying, partying.
hey, fun, 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 fun. You ready? That was an absolute fact. It snowed, right? Yep. But the snow is melting. Right. And I'll be in South Carolina. And then I'll be back in Jersey.
R&B, rest of the black.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
shout out to all the goons out there.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody at their job right now.
Yes.
I bet you don't know this, though.
What?
I bet you don't know this.
Don't make me unleash just chopping somebody's soul this morning.
This is the last song I'm going to play, and I know you don't know this. I know you don't know this.
Oh.
You don't know this.
I remember when we broke up the first time, saying this is it, I've had enough. Cause like we haven't seen each other in a month. When you said you needed space. What? Then you come around again and say, baby, I miss you and I swear I'm gonna change. Trust me, remember how that lasted for a day. I say, I hate you, we break up, you call me, I love you. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. We called it off again last night, but ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. This time, I'm telling you, we are never, ever, ever getting back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never, ever, ever getting back together. Like, ever. I don't like the way you're bouncing on that ball, Envy, while we sing this. Sorry. I'm really gonna miss you picking fights and me falling for it, screaming that I'm right. And you will hide away and find your peace of mind with some indie record that's much cooler than mine. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. You called me up again tonight. But ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. This time, I'm telling you, we are never, ever, ever getting back together. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. You go talk to your friends, talk to my friends, talk to me. But we are never, ever, ever getting back together. It's Friday, damn it. Woo. Enjoy the weekend.
Yes.
Let your soul glow. Let your testicles hang as only they can hang. Well, it's cold, so they're not going to really hang.
Yeah, mine aren't going to hang like that.
I know. Don't worry. Don't worry, boo. Your nipples will be hard, though.
All right. Now, if you want to see our interview with Neo, our interview with The Game, our interview with Talib Kweli, hit up the website, power1051fm.com, keyword Breakfast Club.
And our new webisode, thanking The Source magazine for making us the number one.
And the listeners.
Number one, and the listeners, the number one radio show in the country,
Yes.
according to their Power 30.
Cherry Martinez is up
You
next.
dig?
The Giants play the Bengals at 1 on Sunday. Jets play the Seahawks at 4. What time your Cowboys play the Eagles?
I don't know, but we play the Eagles, and we're both 3-5.
Okay. You want to leave us on a positive note?
I mean, you know, the positive note is it's the weekend, it's Friday. Enjoy yourself. Be happy, man. Like I always tell people, gratitude should be your attitude. If you're not thankful for what you have, you won't be blessed with more. So be thankful for this gift called life. Enjoy the weekend. Smoke your kush. Do your mollies. Drink your alcohol. And if you're not of age, don't do none of that.
All right.
Just say no.
I'm going to have a fun weekend.
So will I.
It's the Breakfast Club.
I rhymes with high.
Power 105.1.
Breakfast Club, bitches.